Hi everybody, this is Property with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel we discuss property, finance and investments. Now please note that none of my videos constitutes as financial advice, but if you're looking for financial advice, please speak to an accredited and registered financial advisor. Now, one of the most common questions that many clients ask me upon viewing a property that they are interested in buying is how they want to know how's the neighborhood with regards to security matters, of course. And I mean, they want to know if it's safe or not, because security is always a major concern. I would always advise my clients to go visit the local police station or speak to the neighbors. You know, these days almost every neighborhood have WhatsApp groups and they will tell you exactly what's really going on. Now, as you know, there is no place which is 100% secure. And just a few days ago, someone actually gained access into our Parliament building here in South Africa and burned it. Now, Parliament is a national key point. It's supposed to be one of the most guarded and secure buildings in our country, yet somebody broke into it. And if it can happen at Parliament, I mean, that's supposed to be one of the most secure and guarded buildings in the country, well, that's proof that it can really happen anywhere. Our homes are not merely bricks and mortar. They are our sanctuaries, and I'm sure you can relate to this. We raise our children there, we celebrate milestones there, and we make memories there. And I mean, they also contain so much of our prized, most valuable possessions, which in some cases are irreplaceable. So it's essential that we create a safe and secure environment in which our families can feel safe. So security is a significant concern for most home buyers, and rightfully so. There's so much to discuss when it comes to security. So I will be sharing with you quite a few videos because there's no way that I will be able to cover all these things with regards to security in just one video. So we'll be sharing some vital tips and give you some advice, things that you can use, I mean, not just at home, but also in your business or in life in general. I will be covering in the next few videos things like how to keep your home safe when you are not in it. For example, when you go on holiday or just going to the shop around the corner. Because as you know, thieves, they are professionals. They need a very small window of opportunity to strike, and they seldom miss. And also share with you in future videos the do's and don'ts of home security, plus safety and security questions to ask when buying a sectional title property. That one is very interesting. Those episodes are still coming up in the near future, so please look out for them. And the way that you can secure that you don't miss out on them is to ensure that you subscribe to my channel, you like this video, and that you share it. And when you subscribe, remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you will be notified, and you will most definitely, you won't miss out whenever I upload those videos, and of course other videos in future as well. But in this video, I'm going to be discussing and sharing with you some security tips for you as a new homeowner with regards to moving into your new home. As I mentioned earlier, security is a significant concern for most home buyers, but it is sometimes overlooked. It is. When you move, the hustle and the bustle, you can easily get carried away. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips for ensuring that you and your family and your newly relocated belongings are safe and secure. Now, just as a disclaimer, this video is for information purposes only. There is, of course, no guarantee that you won't fall victim to crime, even if you apply all these tips that I will be sharing with you today. So keep that in mind. The first one on my list is changing the locks. Now, this has nothing to do with you not trusting the previous owners, so don't feel bad about that. I mean, you don't know who the previous owners might have given spare keys to. You don't know. So it's best to start afresh and do this before moving into your new home. That's important. Start by replacing all the existing exterior locks and make sure that all keys are in your possession. And secondly, if there's no alarm system in this new home, have one installed before you move in. If an alarm system is already installed, get the previous homeowner's instruction manual and emergency numbers. These ones are obvious things, but it's good that you know it and that I mention it to you again. Change the security codes and passwords. You can always contact the service provider to assist you in this regard if you're not really sure how to do it. It would be best to regularly have the alarm system checked after you've moved in, of course, and change your passwords also from time to time. It's always advisable that you check to see how vulnerable the property is. You can do that by, physically standing outside in the road or in your yard, and imagine how you would get in to your property if you were locked out. The first thing you think of is probably how a burglar will get in. It would help if you address these safety concerns before moving in, the ones that you can physically notice, whether it's a branch hanging over the wall or a garage door without a lock, things like that. And when you do that, those things will reveal itself. Because criminals, they always want to remain unseen. They want to have a quick in and out. And just on that point, install lights. Make sure that the whole property is well lit at night. You can also set timers, and there's also a very helpful tip. Timers to turn the lights on and off when you are not there, to create the illusion that somebody is home. And if your new home has CCTV, check if it's working. And in addition, you might consider installing a camera security system linked to your smartphone before you move in once again. Technology just affords us, I don't want to say luxuries, but these additional measures to make things easier for us. These are strong burglar deterrents, and in addition, it gives you some added peace of mind as you can check in remotely. I mean, you know how it works. You can check in remotely no matter where you are. Ensure that the alarm system has an exterior siren as well, and that is to alert neighbors or passerbys if the alarm goes off. Because burglars, they are very clever. They know that the police and the security companies, they can't respond that fast if they trigger the alarm. So they make sure to be in and out very quickly, but they may just be deterred by the fearing of having other witnesses. That's if the alarm goes off. And just on that point, don't forget to introduce yourself and your family to your new neighbors, and do this also as soon as possible, and join the local neighborhood watches if there is one, and WhatsApp groups, etc. This will assist you in fitting into your new community and making friends that will look out for you and your home as you look out for them in the end. I mean, and that is the only way we can survive, if we look out for each other. And there's also a good piece of advice over there. Next point I would like to share with you, another thing that is really good advice, we don't often think about it, is hang curtains or blinds before you move in. And that is so that the layout of your furniture and the location of your belongings, that is not visible from the outside. The next point is ensure that all sliding doors and windows, that they have sturdy burglar bars or security gates and fitted correctly in their frame. There's no use you having burglar bars and security gates if they are not fitted correctly. That's very important. Also fit additional anti-theft devices to sliding doors that will prevent the burglar from simply lifting it out of the frame, and that happens. You may also want to install safety chains and spy holes on solid doors. And on that point, of furniture, don't leave furniture or belongings in the front garden or on the pavement in full view when you move. Don't do that. You don't want burglars to start making their inventory, and they will. What you can do though, and even if it takes you, and it's most probably going to take you longer to move, is rather carry everything into the house. And lastly, before moving, check your household insurance policy to see what it covers and what changes you might need to make. Now, I've done an episode in the past where I speak about insurance policies, etc., and I'll leave a link to that episode in the description below, or as you know by now, just click on the banner on top. It will take you to that episode, and I would advise you to watch that as well, because you never want to be caught without having cover. Having obviously sufficient cover, but in this case, you never want to be caught without having covering of to cover your belongings. So make sure that you communicate this move and this whole process with your insurance company, and they would be able to give you some guidance and assistance in that regard. It's also a good idea to mark any valuables by engraving them with your name or any unique marking. That's important. Make a habit of recording all your serial numbers and take photos of things like your jewelry and watches and other unique items like coins and artwork, so that they can be easily identified if thieves are caught with them, or of course try to pawn them. And remember to remain security conscious, very important, even after the move. For example, don't leave any ladders and tools or equipment out in the garden. Don't do it, as these could attempt opportunistic thieves to gain access into your home. Likewise, don't leave a spare key under the plant pots or rocks or doormats. We are all guilty there, but don't do it. What you can do though is ask trusted neighbors to take care of them if you need to give access to friends or family members while you're not at home, perhaps on holiday, whatever. I mean, like I said, we're all guilty there, but anyway, maybe I must listen to my own advice as well sometime. Thank you so much everybody for once again joining me on today's episode. So please remember to be on the lookout for my next few episodes on the security matters, security of your home, etc. And once again, to ensure that you don't miss out, is to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and of course to share it. But very importantly, please, when you subscribe, hit the all notifications, and that way you will be notified and you won't miss out whenever I upload those videos, and of course other videos in future as well. Thank you so much everybody. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.